So I just wanted to make a pretty quick video as the sun sets here in a beautiful English summer evening. I wanted to make a video about my Mudmaster you see in front of me. It's got the beautiful, rather rare camouflage strap here. I bought it in the Middle East, which is quite fitting. But yeah, I kind of put a teaser video up a few weeks ago saying that I was going to explain why I thought this is the best watch I ever owned. Now, I don't just own G-Shocks or just Casios or Seikos, get off fly. I own a number of different brands from lower to the top end. You know, for many years I wore a Tag Carrera. That was my first kind of, I guess, mid-range watch that I bought when I got my first job in the city, and absolutely loved it. I think it's a very classy watch, and it's spent many years on my wrist in most scenarios. But you know, there comes a time when, if you have a reasonably active lifestyle, that you can't rely on a watch like that only, and that's when I introduced G-Shocks more and more into my life. Actually, for a long time, I've already mentioned this watch, I was using this Mudman as my go-to watch whenever I couldn't wear the Carrera. Maybe I was out on a bike, or maybe I was going to the gym. This is the one that came into play. But I picked up this around about 3 years ago, I'd say now, and the fantastic thing about this watch, which I think is testament to the fact it being a superb outdoor recreation and casual wear watch, is that, so I do CrossFit. I spend maybe 3 hours every week in a CrossFit gym, and for people who don't know, that is a functional training workout, which can be anything from sprinting to climbing ropes to dropping back down off ropes to Olympic barbell lifting, push press, back squats, front squats, endless amounts of burpees, which everyone loves, not. And I was looking the other day on the app which I use to track my workouts, which is called Wodify, and I've worked out that I'd done 240 of these sessions, CrossFit sessions, wearing this specific watch. There's not one single workout where I wasn't wearing this watch. And hand on heart, I can tell you, it has never, ever let me down. Not even one instance where, after all that impact, after all that jarring, after all that heavy weight, or after all those dumbbells and kettlebells falling on it, has it ever had, for example, misalignment of the hands on the dial. Never happened. It has never actually shown any real sign of wear, which is incredible. I mean, if I get a bit closer here, maybe you can see. Sorry, the light's going down a bit, so it's not ideal anymore. But I left this video slightly late. But even, yes, it might be a bit dirty because I've got things like suntan lotion probably in here, and I've done many swims in the sea. You can see that I've got, it's showing just kind of, not wear, but it's showing slight decoloration in the strap here, purely just from the amount of, probably what you'd describe as liquids that have been on it in the form of sweat, blood, suntan lotion, water. I'd often wear this in the shower, but you'll see, it's absolutely not a mark on it. Now, along with those many CrossFit workouts that have caused me no problems with the alignment of the hands or anything, also, it is 100% still functioning as it should be. Now, I just find that remarkable. It's a bit like owning a Toyota car. I actually have a Toyota Land Cruiser, and I must say there's just this fantastic feeling when you own a Toyota, that no matter what you do with it, no matter how much stress you put it under, no matter how much ridiculous either off-road or bumpy tracks you might take it on, you know the next day that thing is just going to start up as soon as you get in it. And it's just like this. Visually, I think the watch is incredibly appealing. Now, it is quite tactical looking. There's no doubt about it. I've got a pretty big wrist, and when it's on my wrist, let me show you. I personally feel it looks pretty good size-wise. Some people might disagree, but certainly I can wear it comfortably when I'm out and about and don't feel I'm wearing an oversized watch. I understand that some people may find this too big, and that's when I do think you can drop in the likes of the Mudman or the Rangeman, which I'm also going to be getting my hands on quite soon. But anyway, apart from the sheer proven performance of this watch in incredibly stressful conditions and environments, it's just super practical. I mean, I for one love the compass function in this. Here you go, I've just activated it, and you can see that right now I am pointing at about 260 degrees west-southwest, looking out west-southwest this way. I find this super useful when I'm in a city that I don't know. I don't want to get my phone out all the time, not least because A, it's a pain to keep on getting your phone out your pocket. Also, if it's a city you don't know, from a crime perspective, I really want to be seen as the tourist who's getting the phone in and out. This watch allows you just to make sure you're on that bearing to get to that place that you want to be, just at the flick of a wrist. It's perfect in that respect. Also, you've got the multi-time zones, which are very easy to access simply by unlocking your crown at the side here, and then you just, once it's out, you pop it out, and then you can just glide through them all. There's any amount of explanations about how this works on YouTube, so I won't go through that in great detail. It's got a very solid backlight, which won't be showing much right now because it's simply not dark enough, although it's getting there. Never any issues. I guess the only thing that I would say, which I sometimes wish this watch had, was a slightly better way of being able to see the digital when the hand is down here. Case in point, right now it's 9:30 in the evening, and you know that hand is covered. Now, there is the option to actually move the hands up and away by pressing the light button and the A button, and they sit up there while you're using it. Now, that's fine. I just think in an ideal world there'd be a situation where you don't have to do that. Here they are going back down to normal again. So, but hey, you can't have everything, and it's not even a complaint. It's just something which I've noticed from time to time is a little bit of a frustration. Of course, you've got an altimeter here, currently saying I'm 284 meters above sea level, which I believe is roughly correct. And of course, you've got your temperature. Now, another great thing actually, which I'll just mention about this temperature-wise, is I've taken this in the desert, hitting 45, 50 degrees Celsius. I've taken it in saunas numerous times. I'd say maybe 20, 30 times has been with me in a sauna, absolutely boiling. I like saunas hot, steam rooms as well, and I've never had any issues, never had any fogging, never had any issues of it getting any form of rust or... I mean, the watch is, just look at it, it's 3 to 4 years, I think, of very hard wear, and it looks like it does right now. I mean, that sapphire glass is superb. Look at it glinting there in the evening sun. It's really fantastic having sapphire on a watch. I know there's pros and cons of having it. Some people say that it's more likely to shatter under certain conditions. I think you'd have to be really pushing it to make something like that shatter. Anyway, there's a lot more to be said for this watch, but I'm going to leave it at that for now because the sun is going down. It's getting a bit dark. I hope you enjoyed the video, and there'll be more coming. And yeah, take care. Thank you.